So I have this thing where I used to be extremely self-conscious about the covers of my books because a lot of times, I don't know if anyone else has run into this issue, sometimes people see or hear the title new adult as a genre and they'll just instantly classify that as a book about sex, a book solely about sex, or something similar or along the lines of Shades of Grey, the whole trilogy, which I did read, by the way. But that's a whole nother topic. So I used to really hate buying new adult novels or anything like that because sometimes the covers, you know, like they're just a little bit, like people will just look at that and instantly be like, oh, so that has no plot whatsoever. It's just a book for people who want sex in their books, or do you know what I mean? I don't know if anyone else has ever come across that issue, but that used to be a very big issue for me, especially since I look so young. So a lot of times people would see what I'm reading, they'd be like real condescending and be like, aren't you too old for that? And I'm like, nope, like I just look much younger than my age. Speaking of my age, I am turning 21 on September 5th. So today I'm going to be talking about my top favorite new adult novels. I don't have too many because I just don't know a lot of them. Half of these I found prior to BookTube, like on Twitter and stuff. So if you guys have any recommendations on your favorite new adult books, then let me know down below because I would love to hear. I'm warning you now, I suck at describing these books because for some reason, as I'm filming this video, all the plots sound very similar. So starting off is Easy by Tamara Weber. This one was probably one of the first ones I read, and I really like this book because I really like the protagonist in it. She had just broken up with her boyfriend and they had been together for such a long time. They're in college, it's a college setting. They had been together for such a long time that her identity just kind of merged with that relationship. So once the relationship ended, I think she found herself really struggling to find her own, and I've been in a situation similar to that too. Sometimes you're in a relationship and it sucks you in and you kind of lose a part of yourself, a part of your identity. I could really relate to Jackie's story. She meets this guy. There's some talk about sexual assault in this book. It is a topic that comes up in she was at a party, at a Halloween party, so I think it's a good book. I think it deals with these issues really well, like drinking in college, as well as just peer pressure and assault and taking advantage of girls who are under the influence of whatever. So I really liked it. I thought it was great. I love the love interest, and it was a sweet book, so it's one of my favorites. Next one is Wait For You. So the protagonist in this book is Avery. She's a college student and she meets this guy named Cam, and he's really sweet and funny, and he's kind of becomes like her best friend on campus, and she has some issues from her past. It's not really clear in the beginning, but you kind of get a sense of what happened. An incident that happened when she was 14. She has a lot of trust issues, and it's a really sweet love story. I love the love interest in this one. His name is Cam. I don't know, he felt a little bit more real to me than other male characters. Okay, next one is A Little Too Far, and this one I feel like some people are either gonna really love it or they're gonna really hate it. It's a pretty short book. The plot for this book is, okay, so the girl here is Lexi. Now Lexi has a stepbrother, and they grew up together sort of, I think when they were 14, they met each other, their parents met each other and started dating their parents. So they grow up being very close to each other, and then one day Lexi's extremely upset over a breakup she had with her own boyfriend, and somehow while her stepbrother's comforting her, they end up making out and they end up hooking up. Now some people get grossed out about that, but they're not blood related, so I understand books about incest and how people would kind of be repulsed by it or disgusted by it. Like, I get that, but they're not really brother and sister. So when this book came out, I remember seeing so many comments about how disgusting it was and how silly it was and stupid, but they're not blood related. So I didn't really see, I mean, yeah, it's an issue because they're living out of the same household and their parents aren't going to be happy about it. But so if you're someone who doesn't like the stepbrothers or stepsisters getting together, you're not gonna like this book because that's pretty much the whole premise of it. But I really loved it because I thought the characters felt really real. And also half the book takes place in Italy, and I think it's a really pretty book. I think it's a really nice book. It's short, it's an easy read, but I feel like it's just really good. It's just really good, you guys. So yeah. Next one is Stir Me Up by Sabrina Elkins. A very short book as well. I think there's only like 245 pages, at least in the ebook. Cammie, this one does take place kind of in high school, like the end of high school. Cammie's dad owns a restaurant, a French restaurant, and she is very serious about cooking. She wants to be a chef, and she's gonna be the apprentice in her dad's restaurant alongside her boyfriend Luke. She has a boyfriend. Then this 20-year-old former Marine guy comes and lives in their house because he was injured. I don't know why he lives there exactly, I forgot. But so he stays in their house until he can get better, and then suddenly Cammie starts falling for him, but they're really not into each other at the beginning. They get into so many fights and it's hilarious. It's really a love-hate relationship in the beginning, but it's really good. Again, a short read, but really fun, and I think pretty realistic. The guy deals with post-traumatic stress from all the things he's gone through. He lost the leg, that's his injury, that's why he's there. So he has to wear a prosthetic, and he's kind of dealing with all those issues, and I really liked it. I thought it was pretty good. So yes, that's that. Some of my honorable mentions are Because of Low, Beautiful Disaster, Losing It. Losing It was a really sweet book, really cute. I hated the cover of it though, and it's about this girl Bliss who is a virgin. She's an actress, she wants to be an actress, and she ends up almost hooking up with this guy the night before her first day of school, and then lo and behold, when she gets to one of her acting classes, the guy that she almost hooked up with, who she was scared to hook up with, is her teacher. I love this book. It's really short as well. Really cute and sweet and funny and hilarious and relatable. I loved Bliss, and I love the guy. He has an accent. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to leave me any of your recommendations down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!